called this one, If You Choose a Side, You Lose. And by that I mean that the overall game here is going to play out as it's going to play out. Your involvement, and let me maybe go to politics or religion. I'll sort of pick on those first. But it's a massive control mechanism, and it's a great way to create the anxiety in this place. Let me give you just and if it's not clear, then at least as I think it is, then I'm really off the mark. But listen to this scenario and see if this makes sense. You have to, and hopefully you've gone through the other videos, it talks about where we are, and know that it is this energy called Losh, because we're in a lower realm, right? Remember we talked about that. We're in a lower dimension. And therefore it's not a very creative or light. And so it feeds on dark energy. That's like a, I don't know if they live off of it. Maybe they do. Or if it's, like they're high. Don't know. It doesn't really matter. But they feed off that energy. Now, for 4 years, we had, just in the United States, we had President Biden, who just absolutely alienated half the country, maybe more. And with just stuff that was insane. I mean, absolutely just insane. Now, I'm not caught up in it. It is what it is. It's crazy to me, but it doesn't matter, if that makes sense. Then we go to Trump, right? And he's driving the other half insane. And the other ones everyone's riled up. Do you see how and remember this, both elections, remember they said there's just no way. So do you see how they plan these long-term strategies to keep that energy flowing? That's what all the wars are about. That's what all the race is about. That's what all the gay and non-gay, and I mean, that's what it's all about. It's to get you to choose a side so that you can relate to that side and now have a purpose. Gives you something to do. And it also takes time away from you doing the things you should be doing. I was thinking about this, as I was thinking about doing this video, and I just had this scenario come to me and talked about, do you ever choose a side? Well, yes. When there's right and wrong going on, yes. You can. You've just got to be mindful of how you're going to engage. And I was thinking about a scenario where, let's say my daughter was just entering into elementary school, or is in in 6th grade, and you had one of these issues where there's either boys in the girls' bathroom or girls in the boys' bathroom, or there's books in the library that now have to go to the Supreme Court. And I'm thinking, well, what if they had a parent-teacher meeting? Would I go, or a meeting to debate whatever, something, one of these? Would I go? And I sat there and I thought about, no. And the answer to, or the reason for me, is that I wouldn't have her in a public school now, knowing what I know. So no, I wouldn't make it a choice, if that makes sense. So anyway, if you choose a side in any of this, all you're doing is playing their game, not your game, their game. So yeah, if you choose, you lose. Maybe that's what it should be. If you choose, you lose. So anyway, peace.